Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. So the reason why I'm showing you this picture is, sorry Dos Santos, I should have picked you on my pre-fight. I was wrong, you're still the man, but win or lose, you know, you're one of my favorite fighters still. So, yeah, good job with the victory. Okay, so this is the post-fight show for UFC Fight Night, Rothwell versus Dos Santos. And, wow, this was a great card. So, yeah, this is a post-fight rundown of the main card. Let's get started. So, the main event was a heavyweight 5-rounder with Ben Rothwell versus Junior Dos Santos, heavyweight clash of the ages. And Ben Rothwell looked like he might have had some momentum in the first round, but Junior was still holding his own. And then the second, third, fourth, and fifth rounds, it was all Junior Dos Santos outboxing Ben Rothwell and not staying in the pocket, which is what Junior Dos Santos kept doing in the Mark Hunt fight way back when. And this one he was that much smarter with his boxing, didn't stay in the pocket so much, and kept sticking and moving, And it's like, look, if you're going to just box, and that's a good way to go against a guy like Ben Rothwell. So that's what he did, and he won 50-45 unanimous decision across the board. Good job, Junior Dos Santos. Real proud of you. Then in the co-main event, we had Derek Lewis versus Gabriel Gonzaga in a heavyweight clash. Yeah, this one I called perfectly. Derek Lewis beat Gabriel Gonzaga KO punches round 1. Great fight. I think hopefully Derek Lewis's coaches look back at this fight and see some of the mistakes he made. Clinching a little too much, I think, with Gabriel Gonzaga. I think had he just made it a flat-out boxing fight, could have knocked him out a little quicker, so maybe his coaches will see that. At least that's what I got out of it. Yeah, good job, Derek Lewis. Big fan of you, bro. Then also in the heavyweight division, we had Francis Ngannou versus Curtis Blades. And yeah, TKO, doctor stoppage after the second round because, yeah, Curtis Blades was busted up and the doctors called it off. And yeah, it was good striking clinic from Francis Ngannou. Then also in the heavyweight division, we had Marcin Tyburo versus Timothy Johnson, and yeah, this was heavyweight clash. Yeah, this one went decision Timothy Johnson 29-28 across the board. Timothy Johnson, yeah, he had some good strikes overall, and he was just always one step ahead of Marcin. Yeah, so that was for the most part a stand-up war. And then in the light heavyweight division, we had Igor Prokrayak versus Jan Blachowicz, and yeah, I got this one right. Jan Blachowicz. Well, I was expecting a knockout, and it looked like Igor was almost going to get knocked out, but it went to the judges' scorecards, and it was 29-28 for Jan. And yeah, oh, that one, I would have to say it's one of the best fights of the main card, by the way. Then we had a women's strawweight bout to kick off the main card with Marina Moros and Christina Stansuo. Yeah, did I say that right? Yeah, anyways, that was 30-27. It was a good grappling match, good submission defense from Marina Moros. And yeah, you know, just Christina, she was it was her UFC debut, and she's representing Romania in this fight, and you know, there's a lot of pressure on her shoulders, and I think she held her own through bits and pieces throughout the fight, and I think she will learn a lot from this fight and come back bigger, better, stronger, and we will probably see her again in the UFC. And yeah, Marina Moroz, she's coming back off, nice good win for her after losing to Valerie Letourneau in her last fight. So it keeps her in that women's strawweight top 10. And yeah, Marina Moroz is definitely a prospect still to look out for. Hard to say how she'll fare against the top 5 in that division. However, she can hold her own still, and she has good grappling and not bad footwork and boxing skills. So yeah, Maria Moroz, she won 30-27 across the board, all 3 judges. So there you have it. That's a post-fight rundown of the main card, UFC Fight Night, Rothwell versus Dos Santos. Stay tuned for my next episode, which will be UFC on Fox, Teixeira versus Evans, I believe it is. Yep, Teixeira versus Evans. So that'll be my pre-fight show for that one, so stay tuned for that one in the coming days. And until then, see ya.